Get in there, and we want you to get in there and vote. Get in there and vote. Get in there and put your votes and say who you think will win. It's going to be a hot, listen, tomorrow, Golden Eyes is going to be on fire. It's going to be on fire. They have more fire going on in Golden Isles than what happened at Arawaki last Sunday. That's how much fire can be going on in Golden Isles. The place can be on fire, burning down, because of all these people trying to get these votes. And you know, they had all kind of drama already this week in that short time. All you had, the news, people should not have had any problems getting news, because all you had was news this week coming out of Golden Isles. All right? Now, of course, you know, we have four candidates. Former Senator Darren Pickstock is the Progressive Liberal Party's candidate. And then Brian Brown is the Free National Movement's candidate. And then Brian Roll is the Coalition of Independents candidate, a COI candidate. And then you have Karen Butler, who is an independent candidate, and she's the only independent candidate running in this constituency. And if you remember, Karen Butler, I told you last time, I believe she was a former candidate for the FNM, but I wasn't certain. But she was a former FNM candidate for Tall Pines in 2012. But Karen has abandoned the FNM and is seeking to run in Golden Isles as an independent candidate. And so that's going to be interesting to watch this race unfold. It's going to be... so we're going to talk a little bit about it, not too much. Now, of course, out of this race, we got all the stuff going on. We got the thing going on with Papa and Daddy and Lincoln. Neil Campbell caused the thing with Daddy, because Neil Campbell, who is the, I don't know what position he holds in this thing. He's the returning officer. I think Neil Campbell is the returning officer for Golden Isles. And so, no, well, maybe not returning. Let me check that. I tell you right now what position he holds. But I know he represents the government. Okay. Golden Isles. Let me do this. Do the search so I give you the correct information. All right. Okay. The Free National Movement, of course, is pissed with Neil Campbell, because Neil Campbell said, he's the returning officer. So I was right. Neil Campbell is the returning officer for Golden Isles, and Neil Campbell said, Brave is his daddy, is his adopted father. So that set off a whole firestorm, and as a result of that firestorm, of course, the FNM was pissed, and they said, you know what, we want Neil gone. Now, I can understand them doing that, because I like Neil. Neil is my friend. But, and I don't think that Neil intended to create this whole firestorm. I don't think, as a matter of fact, I don't think that. But then the FNM have to be concerned about Neil being the returning officer. This is almost not really deja vu, and it's interesting that they brought Hubert Ingram down to speak to their rally while Neil is the returning officer, because they can't, and they can try to fight it. Let me show you what's going on. Let me tell you. Neil Campbell is from Cat Island. All right? Neil Campbell is a brave man. Not a little bit.